is the man who says, I do the best I can. I go to church. I hope I'm all right. The salvation of Jesus Christ is not a hope so, it's a know so. You know when you are Christ. The Holy Spirit bears record with your spirit that you're sons and daughters of God. Old things have passed away and all things become new. Oh, I hope we get it tonight. Not a borderline minister, not a borderline Christian. If the crowds are going this way, you go with it. If it goes that way, you go with it. Stay in the road. Stand in the liberty where Christ has made you free. Be not again entangled in the yoke of bondage or halfway. God said it made him sick. Said, I would you would be hot or cold, for lukewarm he had spewed from his mouth. So God doesn't want a person that's just a professor without being a possessor of the blessings of God. God grant that the day hurries to Louisville, Kentucky, and all America when Christians that profess to be Christians will be just what they profess to be. God grant it. If I wasn't for Christ tonight, I'd sure be against Him. But I'm for Him. I love Him. I believe Him. My whole life, I'll give it any time freely for Him. I believe what I'm preaching to be the truth. And I know that it's carried me this 23 years through safety around the world on my third trip through every kind of a demon possession and all kinds of demonologies and challenges and people who's superstitious and try to call your hand on this, the other. He's brought me safe thus far. He'll take me on through. I believe Him with all my heart. I hope that before my life is over, that I'll see thousands of these people through Louisville here, preaching the gospel, the people, these young men who are sitting tonight, listening at the gospel, winning millions of souls to Christ. Now, so this fella, after he's seen trouble coming, he thought he would go up to Judea, to Jehoshaphat, and make an alliance with him. Now, here's another danger. Jehoshaphat, on the spur of the moment, according to the flesh, representing the Spirit-filled church, before he taken the second thought, he said, after all, you're Israelites, so my footmen are your footmen, and my horses are your horses, and my chariot is your chariot, just because it was flesh. Be careful. You say, well, as long as I go to church, isn't that all right? No. God's never said one time He'd save a church member. He saves His children, not the church member. But now, before he thought, he made an alliance with this halfway lukewarm Christian, as we would call it of today, so we can get our story backed up here to this place. Then they got the king of Edom also and said, which way shall we go? And they said, go up by the way of Edom through the desert. And another thing, as soon as Jehoshaphat ordinarily now would have prayed over the subject,